Can you look up Persona Mara? No. No, I don't think I want to do that. I'm already a little concerned that because Raven recommended we look at the character creation on that other game, that frankly my YouTube recommends are going to be a bit fucked for the next little while. So that's a concern. That's a definite concern I have right now, is that I might be in some sort of danger. Your algorithm is dead on arrival. That's kind of that's part of the problem, yeah. That's part of the problem. Okay. Oh, excellent. We got a PC being delivered shortly. That should be fun. You can go to history to delete stuff. My history is a dark, damned place from streaming, honestly. My history is a damnable wasteland of misery and pain that I wouldn't inflict on anybody. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. From stream, it is. All the weird shit I have is from streaming, 100%. Every single time. Oh, this is not where I want to go. Oh, it's up there. I can't. I think I got up there somehow. Okay. So this is where we got up to yesterday. We did like a pretty good zone explore. I think. Not as good as Jakey. Jakey did a better one. Because Jakey's amazing. And so on and so forth. We got all the vistas. We got all the waypoints. We only got 30 out of 50 points of interest. But that's okay. That's okay. And we need to do some rift hunting. We're set to just chatting. Yeah. We'll change it now. Easy. I'm doing it. If Bex could do the title, that would be great. Because the drops should be active. I think it's like 10 hours worth of drops. There's a lot of stuff. So let's have a pee, and then let's get into let's carry on with the story a bit. I think that's probably our next plan. So have a pee. Answer any questions.
All right, it's me, Tataru Taru. Cheers. And I'm here to tell you about Twitch Prime. Do you know if you've got Amazon Prime, you could support your favourite streamer without having to pay any extra cash? So go ahead, press button, and Tataru Taru will have a drink on you. Set of bastards, you.
My name is Preach, and I've been a Displate user now for 5 years. About 6 years ago, things went bad for me. I had a wife, 2 children, and I wanted to start a prominent streaming career. There was one problem, though, and that is that I just couldn't get good. I noticed that my children started to beat me in Roblox, and very quickly I became completely bald. I could no longer even beat Mario 1-1. And all my chat was just Pepe laughing all day. And then I got Displate.
I pressed the button.
When people saw the displays on my walls changing from month to month, they could see the vibrancy in my personality. My hair started to grow back thanks to Displate. I was now outside and loving life. My stream exploded, and I managed to beat Elden Ring blindfolded on a no-hit run. I became a god gamer, and you can too. All I can say is, thank you, Displate.
everything I need. Excellent. All right. So we needed...
I'm Captain Bosch.
Hello, Massey.
A very important message from Shalina at Preach. I have an important meeting for the next 45 minutes. Can you not to stall?
I don't stall. I want to see what our upcoming games
I
are.
were somewhat famous back in the
I'm
day.
Captain Bosch.
We also conquered
You
a
always
god.
say let's have a pee, but you never take us with you.
I don't
What a
know.
scam.
Was a god,
I had a
but
pee, I
assure
got a
you
drink,
he
I
was
cleared my
not.
desk of trash, I
Well,
also
what's the
dealt with Ben,
difference?
let him out. I did all those tasks. When I say I'm going for a pee, it's not just a pee. I'm doing my ablutions in the house, man. RL quests need doing. You gotta take care of Puppo. Puppos need love too, you know? I don't lie, I just don't need to reel off a list of shit I'm doing every single time I get up. Well, there's like no one here now. Interesting. Everyone's already done with this section, I guess. Take the mic with me. Oh, so I can guide you through my stuff. And now Ben is outside. Now Ben is having a pee. That's what you need, right? You need to know all the details. Ben's now having a sniff around the garden. He's having a check near the fence to see what's going on because he's a nosy dog. Oh, it's content. Yeah, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't need every second of my day on stream. You want to come to my meeting later? Do you want to join me? You want to come with me and listen in? Like over tax codes and fucking HR changes and all that? You want to come with me? Yeah? It's really interesting stuff. Super fun. Yes, please. We'll keep the notes. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, shut up, Pixie. Do you do any work? It's just become outrageous at this point. I have witnessed what's... the LTT stuff's got a bit hyper now, though. It's been co-opted. Everyone going through like fucking 17,000 videos to find, well, I thought this joke was inappropriate. A clear indicator that Linus hides babies in his basement.
Doesn't have a good sense of where his other half is. Once we've accounted for both, the commander can assist Urchik and Gladium in sealing him back together.
Yeah, the pylon's got a bit excessive. We'll have to see what comes of that
With everything
investigation.
going on, our skyscapers are really struggling.
It's that stuff with Madison that's the important thing that they're checking out. See what happens there. That's, I mean, LTT is not going to die because they did one bad cooler block review, right? Yeah, droppers are on, man. No, I think it's all, if like at a certain popularity level, there's a almost nothing you can do that actually destroys you. And a cooler block is not going to be up on that list. Logan Paul, those guys who ripped off all those people with the CSGO gambling websites. All still going. All still going. Even if LTT was the most evil company, which they're not, as far as we know. Yeah, I saw the Patient Zero comic. We had quite a long talk about it. Seal the rift, baby. One more to go.
But your fear, it smells exactly as I remember. Scarlet.
I am super digging this horror vibe. Big time. Super digging the horror vibe they're going with this expansion. I want more of that. Yeah, 11 PM tomorrow is hardcore. So we'll split the stream for that. I'm not going to try and stream all the way through till 11 PM and then start playing. So we'll do the morning stream and then I'll take a break. Hardcore Classic is tomorrow, yes. There's so much happening this month, it's insane. Thankfully, things do cool off a bit after August. And we can finish up our to-do list, so to speak. That's correct, Clacky Clacky. Yep, we'll be having a little community tournament here. Well. Oh, Reza! Yes! Thank you. Any soakers? We're soaking together. Yeah, that's not working. We tried. Maybe we can kill it. Well, thankfully, we're not too far from the waypoint. Are you going to play the new PoE League? Dude, I desperately, desperately want to. I just don't know when we can fit it in with all the major launches that are happening. It's the actual reality of the situation. It sucks. I'm hoping, like, we have some time next month to actually dive in. I'm hearing nothing but good things. Apparently some performance issues, which is an interesting one.
None of us will want to be here if the magic gets too unstable, so let's work quickly.
F? What? Oh, mini frame drop. Mini. We're good. Minor F. Small. We're good. We're all good. Yeah, apparently there's so much loot dropping that it's actually causing the game to, like, lag out. Or disappear or something. Which is a big difference to the other leagues where it's like, hey, there's like no loot dropping. What the hell? I assume it's for like Empyrean and Co. Like doing mega juicing maps. I always play Ruthless. I did play Ruthless when I played PoE 2. I already played Ruthless. I'm going back to Flicker Strike, man. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. There's a video of it. Hold on, let me see. How bad is it? I assume it's MP. Yeah. So I'm sad I didn't get to meet.
Oh, +3 level of all, unless it's Sentinel.
Jesus Christ.
Sample tormented spirits. but we'll just have to see how all that plays out.
What is this?
Oh
Giga Magic
my
Fight Party.
God. Oh
This is a normal map, right?
Yes. What is
Regular?
this? Sentinel, come back.
Dude, all of the currency getting duped makes
Wait,
the
has the whole
graphic
background
insane.
has the level disappeared? Oh, it has. Look, the level's respawning. It's just turned into a grey wasteland. The level can't even load.
25. Yep.
They're dropping so much loot. The map is despawning in the background. It's turning grey.
Here we go.
Stash.
Yeah, look, the game's despawning in the background. What the fuck?
Cool.
Nice.
Pretty good area.
One for each of us.
Oh wow, so many frames.
Music
This
to
is
my
this is
ears.
Path of Exile's current league.
Music
Kind
to
of
my
headache
eyes.
inducing as well.
Where'd the world go, guys?
I only see
I think I
health
no
bars.
clipped into the back rooms.
The whole game's disappeared.
Rasmus here, alone.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side of this. Go
The bongi hasn't stopped in like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
We haven't moved.
I love ghosts.
Okay, the world's coming back now.
Oh, okay, the earth is coming back.
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
turn it down a little bit, guys. To lose. Okay.
What the fuck is that? It's the
What?
projectile
Holy
tile.
fuck, man.
What is happening?
That's an altar.
That is not how my maps look. No. That's not how my
Can't
single
find
player
it.
maps
There
look.
it is.
Good luck.
And we no longer have a future, correct?
Yeah.
No future here.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wait.
Alright. Oh god! Did you go AFK in Guild Wars 2? Are you crazy? You know what happens if you look away from the screen? You know what'll happen to you, little boy. Yes, they'll come for you. And when they come for you, they'll take everything you have. They have like 8 mirrors or more already. Good, man. I mean, it's a loot game. There's a balance to it, for sure, but... I mean, I assume those guys are doing everything juiced up to the absolute turbo max. I don't think so, Chris. It's ready to go. As far as I know, Nupps has made it. If we're ready to link it and put it out there. Oh, I think I missed the rift. Shit, I missed it. I missed it. I need another one. Oh, that is far away. Subathon has no confirmed date yet, because we would like to be in the studio for it, because obviously the goal of the Subathon is to support the redecoration and the rebuilding of that. They're like, they have a tentative date, but they're not super sure. But we do know Twitch is doing massively discounted subs in part of September. So that would be a massive boon as well. So we're looking to around then. But we'll have, once we know, we'll let you know. And some of the stuff we're having some custom stuff being built for the Subathon. I really, really hope you guys like. I think you will. But it is giving you guys power, which may be a mistake. But that's currently being worked on. To give you some context for it, I'm so sure you guys are going to like it that it's like a $3,000 investment into this thing we're having built. But I actually checked on the progress this morning and it looks very, very good. I think it's well worth it. Like we talked about it as a team and we're like, yeah, like if this works, like it's so worth it. Quinn was trying to get the details out of me at Path of Exile. I sat with Quinn and his mod team that build all the extensions that Quinn uses, which obviously if you've ever seen a Quinn stream is a lot. I was like, oh yeah, we're building something for our Subathon. And he's like, what? I'm like, I can't tell you.
Lear's trail.
I'm not having someone else yoink it.
Ages, and we'll build a plan.
Yeah, his mod team is really cool. Like, the people who design all the stuff for his stream. One of the things I know Quinn has that I really, really like is the, his startup screen with the, all the emotes travel around his room and stuff like that. And I was talking to the guy who made that. Super nice dude. It's basically a video game. It's essentially what he said. It's like, it's made in Unreal 5. Give you a teaser? Absolutely not. No, because if I tell you what it is, you'll already abuse it. I'm dead serious. If I tell you what it is, you will already start abusing it. So, no. You will. You'll already abuse it. You will. As soon as you realize what it is, like when we reveal it, you'll be like, oh. I don't have that. Thank you very much. Oh, these are all my drops. I've got elite mails. I'm full. It hurts your lack of trust. No. Actually, quite the opposite. Actually, it's built on my trust of you guys. Very much quite the opposite. I am a penny pincher. If I'm going to invest that kind of money, like, I have to have really good faith that it's going to be worth. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because you'll just keep asking questions and I'm not saying anything. All I was really saying is it's not ready yet. It's being made. The makeshift camp. Oh, the command center, right?
Commander, just in time for Urchik's battle plan. Maban and Goodlear are working to unlock the wizard's tower. Maban has requested the commander's assistance. Once Maban and Goodlear
Shut up, rat!
The key, we can access the wizard's tower.
I already did that. That's the meta event.
Right, Glade. That's where we think Bad Lear is hiding. How he got in, Skrit does not know.
You know and I will hold the line here in the interim, but we'll join you when it's time to recapture the tower.
How does that sound to you?
Wait, are they
Commander, we could use your expertise
Hello?
on the front line.
Hello?
Lear and I will be waiting for you.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, that was weird. It just lost connection to Twitch. Super weird. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not making extra steps with the rats. That's not happening. Screw the rat and everything the rat stands for. I'm not talking to the rat more than I absolutely have to. The fact that that rat has my phone number sucks. I'd rather go talk to some wizards. Well, the fact that this expansion started with a letter from Brahm, you can imagine my disappointment. You can only imagine my face when it literally starts with a letter from Brahm. Which, thankfully, I didn't have to talk to. Yeah, I know it was different depending on what race you were.
Being mean to the rat is not okay.
It's too dry. I can't feel anything at all. The last glimpse was of Cryptis. A whole horde of them.
We'll continue to hope for the best until circumstances point otherwise.
Oh, thanks. Really? I don't think he wrote the letter. I think it was the scammer. Just addressed it from the Brahm.
Why you kept this a secret for so long.
And there is more to come.
We were just discussing the path forward, Dagda.
The tower is confused. It doesn't know.
The
what's
tower is
happening.
confused?
It's sentient?
The magic that flows within has demonstrated some level of awareness. It reacts to danger.
I always imagined it as an extension of Isgarin himself.
The tower calls to all of us, but it prefers Iskarin's voice in response. In his absence, it doesn't know what to do.
Which is where we come in. Now, there are a few ways we can calm our feisty lump of bricks.
And I assume none of them are
PC delivery.
easy.
Sorry, dialogue. I will read it.
What's the plan?
Lear and I will push toward the fractal of Draknar's forge.
You can either assist us, or you can help collect essences.
Distilled magic and emotion. It's potent among the fractals.
We're collecting emotion, essentially. We did something like that in Kantha. There was a demon in Chulmu's mine. Gang leader. Was that a Cryptus?
Correct. And your demon was likely a wanderer. Demons who do not affiliate with Eparch's little society. Cryptus or not, demons are drawn to emotion, like Risen are drawn to blood.
Then this place must be a banquet.
Morbid, but yes. We'll need to calm things down here before we can approach the tower. I trust you'll choose the right direction.
I just love new PC arrival. Glory be. Glory be. So many shiny things inside. That is a PC for one of our viewers. And we'll be building that on Saturday. What's inside? Fancy parts that make PC go zoom. Okay, where were they? Where are we up to? Oh, okay. There are a few ways we could calm our feisty lump of bricks. The tower needs to be relaxed. And I assume none of them are easy. So what's the plan? Lear and I will push forward the fractal of Draknar's forge. You can either help us or help collect essences. Distilled magic and emotion. So, okay, collect the dynamis. We're collecting emotions, essentially. We did something like that in Kantha. There was a demon on Chulmu's mine, a gang leader. Was that a Cryptus? Correct. And your demon was likely a wanderer. Demons who do not affiliate with Eparch's little society. Cryptics or not, demons are drawn to emotions like Risen are drawn to blood. Okay. Then this place must be a banquet. Morbid. But yes, we'll need to calm things down here before we can approach the tower. I trust you'll choose the right direction. Okay. So you can either do the meta or collect essence. Is that what it's saying here? Is that what it is? Saturday we'll be doing the PC build. Yep. Wait for the meta event to begin and successfully complete all events in the tower, or you can collect essences from participating in hunts and certain other events around the map. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a quest like this, where they're like, hey, you should probably do the meta event, or if it's not up, you can do some other stuff. It's kind of interesting.
I have to admit, though, this lot didn't do half bad when it really mattered. Don't think that means you're done with trading.
Yeah, I assume rifts help with this as well. Yeah, pretty good. I don't think I've ever seen them actually refer to it as a meta event. Like, in terms of the story. Did they upgrade something? What do you mean? Like a graphics overhaul or stuff like that in terms of upgrade? No, I don't think so. They've released a lot of new weapon combinations for people who prefer to use different weapons.
Things away from me so I can get the supplies.
A slight UI overall would be nice for me. That's what I'd like to see. I guess I should join the squad.
There's always something, isn't
Might as
there?
well get the benefits.
Can't ever just find what I need without a hassle.
I don't think it needs much doing to it, just a slight modernization. It still looks so much like a, like this menu system just looks like, you know, like the old Star Wars, the old Republic games and stuff. A little bit of a coat of paint would be more than enough. The functionality seems mostly fine. Like the same with like the overhead names and stuff. I think those just, for me, they look a bit antiquated compared to what people are doing these days. It can be off-putting to people because they look at it and go, "Oh, it looks old." But like if you turn it off, Shift H. The actual animations and graphics and stuff are really top tier.
With this rubbish.
Like for an MMO, everybody looks fantastic. Their
This'll have to do.
the animations on the monsters and stuff are really some of the best. My opinion on expansion so far has been really positive. Super smooth launch. I love the horror vibe. That really plays to me. I love that it's not dragons. Doing a whole bunch of new characters. I assume our Scions of the Seventh Guild Wars will be appearing at some point.
Pots and pans. Don't worry, you'll get your thanks when the job is done.
If you do all the daily and weekly things, it'll take 15 weeks to get everything from the new Wizard's Vault. That is longer than each Wizard Vault seasons. That's pretty normal. One thing I was looking into with the... Obviously, it's a version of the trading post that WoW has, right? Is that people... it keeps getting brought up that the getting everything from the Wizard Vault... from the trading post has become more expensive. But then I looked at it, and they're doing exactly what they said, which is recycling things that you didn't get in the previous seasons. Which is what they said they were going to do. And they're also introducing new stuff. So yes, the overall price has gone up, but that's because some people have bought some stuff, and then new things have come in. Where's the Forge Master? Bring high quality billet. Oh, we're supposed to pick shit up and bring it to him. I see. Big number bad. Yeah, I mean, you need to put context to it, right? It's like, if you're like, I'm really choosy about what I'll buy. I'm not interested in most things that are available. So I'm not somebody who's going to buy everything. I'm going to pick and choose very, very distinctly on where my points go. So from that regard, yeah, like, it might look like a lot of stuff, but I actually only want very little of it.
Put your back into it now. We don't have all day.
Yeah, I think there's a second zone. We've not been there yet. I'm taking my time, honestly. It's been such a fun experience. I was comparing it yesterday. So, like, if it's World of Warcraft, your goal is to get out of the first zone as quickly as humanly possible and gather as much experience as fast as humanly possible. That's your approach to pretty much to every expansion, at least for me. Is to learn it and get in and out as fast as possible. Like, you don't want to play for any other reason than to get it done, get to level cap as fast as possible, because everything you do while leveling is worthless compared to what you do at level cap. Like, everything is pointless. Gathering loot or anything like that is a complete waste of time, because you'll get so much more of it when you, from the level cap perspective, that it's just not worth the time. Final Fantasy 14, different again. You just want to do the main story, and then you start looking at everything else.
Come on,
MSQ priority.
you kids. There's plenty of weapons. As if you lot even know what to do with them. I stow it, Elric.
But in Guild Wars 2, I've just done whatever the hell I feel like. I want to go over here, I want to do that. Sometimes we delayed the story yesterday to do other things. Bump into events, do some adventures. I've done literally just all stuff around the map. I haven't had a singular focus.
What's wrong? Don't like the surprise?
And that's been nice.
You're gonna pay for that.
How would you fix that problem? I don't think it's a problem. I think it's just different styles of game. Yeah, I don't look at it as a problem. It's just the way those games work. So it's nice to have that variety of play. I gotta say, when I play World of Warcraft, I love leveling and getting to that max level as fast as possible. I enjoy it. And then jumping into like the Mythic Zeros, because it's a gear focused game, right? So get your character ready to raid is a really exciting part of the process for me.
But it would have been a lot worse without.
And I look forward to the FF14 story as much as anybody. Like I don't think it's an issue at all. I think it's just a different approach to a similar vibe.
Don't make me regret it, yeah?
Yeah, that initial gear rush, like that initial super consumption is what you could kind of call it, of content is really fun in WoW. So you just gobble everything up. Nom, 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 nom.
Time is a bit of a factor here, so if we could pick up the pace.
Who am I talking to here? Grab a magic stabilizing kit. Is this above me? I think it is. No, I mean, that is like kind of my issue in WoW, is like I'm done with from the way I play now, without adding mythic raiding, literally mythic raiding. I kind of do everything I'm interested in doing in about 3 days. And after that, like the grind sets in and I'm like, eh. I'm done now. Okay, we don't want to be here. Let's finish our Ascendant Armor stuff for the Wizard's Vault. Yeah, maybe. Let's have a look. Astral Acclaim. I haven't really looked at any of this. We have it. Okay, I'm going to put this out there. This is for our community only. Right, so we got rules. We do want it within the community. We don't want to invite everybody and anybody who's going to play this. Starting the Thursday, August 24th, ending Friday evening, September 1st, we will be hosting a unique event to celebrate the launch of WoW Classic Hardcore. We'll be making a guild on an EU server with the goal of hosting a tournament to the death. This is important. This is the goal. It's a week-long event with one player standing at the end. Preach will participate with his feeble warrior. Who wrote this? This feels like Chris. Do you want to participate in a week of classic hardcore fun with a tense, exciting, and gripping tournament streamed live on Twitch at the end? Sign up below, but make sure to take the following rules in mind. You have to be playing on the same classic hardcore EU server as me. The exact server will be updated here, tweeted, or you can just check on the stream. You have to be playing a Horde character. You have to be in our guild, because our add-on will track your progress within it. you have to be in our Discord. You have to use the following add-ons. So these add-ons will be tracking when you die and stuff like that. No trading. Okay, we should update this to say water and food from mages is allowed. But no trading loot, no trading bags, none of that. You are the lonesome hero out in this. Try your best to be available September 1st at 7 p.m. British Standard Time for the tournament, except that your character will die in the tournament besides the one person, okay? So we have a little sign up here so that we don't have a ton of people on the day, just like, can I join the guild? Can I join the guild? Can I join the guild? That's not what we want. We want people who are interested in this. We know it's going to be small. It is vanilla era. It is vanilla era is when it is. The form is there. Are additional add-ons allowed? Yeah, I think leveling add-ons and stuff like that is fine. Yeah, it's just that you must have those add-ons so we can track what's going on. Yeah, so we must have that add-on. Yes, you need to be Horde because you need to be like a member of our guild and tracked properly. The add-on tracks it, yes. The add-ons are from the hardcore server. I mean, honestly, for a character that's going to last a week, if it's like, it's a Horde character, I can't play it, that's fine. That's totally fine. Like, that's a very, I think that for a character that will likely live for 7 days, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's really not. Like, your character is, there's got to be one person left standing at the end. I'll get some prizes sorted for whoever our heroes or top 3 are. Angry Dwarf Strength. That's why we're keeping it to our community. Again, anybody who's like, it's going to be like, it's going to be like, you're probably not going to want to be a part of it anyway. It's just for fun. No need to get stressed on it. But we're keeping it within the community to reduce the effects of some mega grinders in Classic trying to outdo it. It's just a week-long fun event in a nice little system. That's all it is. How do I stop the angry dwarves from causing a panic? Oh, you'll draw the winner on MS Paint. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I don't know how I stop the angry dwarves. Something's supposed to happen here? Oh no, the prizes will probably be some disc plates and some merch and stuff like that. Good prizes, not shitters. I don't know what's happening. A lot of people here, but nothing seems to be going on. I'm gonna go kill this guy. Don't run away. Nobody's soaking. The fuck? Oh, do people not know that's a soak signal? Or am I wrong? That's a soak symbol. So confuzzled. Well, I'm going to lose credit now because this guy ran away. Oh, I got gold. I'll do. Ah, you have to do a lot of events to fill this up without the meta, right?
Thank you all for your help. But there will be others before
This requires a lot of events. We did the meta last night and it was fine. What is going on here? Is this bugged? I feel like this is bugged. Yeah, doing rifts is probably the play. Oh, we got wall spring. No, I don't. I'm missing 100. I'm missing 105 experience. Yeah, I'm probably going to jump around to some rifts. I think that's probably the play here. There we go. I'll get it here. I'll get it here. Who's Vermilion? I'm here to help. Oh, I bet they did put a bonus on rifts to keep them played for a lot of people. They do consider that shit a lot in Guild Wars, and it's nice. Let me see how much I get from this. Like, how can we make sure people are taking part? So I got silver from that. Oh, that was from the dwarfs, maybe? There we go. Oh, I don't know, actually, Reels. I'll check on my ArenaNet account in a minute and see whether that got resolved. Is it still in my inventory? It's still here. I still have it. But it's not been taken off me yet. I wonder what they'll say. They send you a mail when they reply. Am I DC'd again? Are we still good? Yeah, it looks like we're getting that fucking thing again. We're coming out of like 5 or 6 days of straight no internet problems. That would be awesome if we could do that. That would be so good. I thought this was resolved. It looks like... Yeah, we need the office big time. ArenaNet. Support. Sign in. Log in. It looks like they've not replied to me yet then. Where do I find my tickets? My tickets. All right, you drop that down. Oh, we did get a reply. Okay. From GM Imperial. Hello, thank you for contacting us. We understand that a duplicate gift has been sent to you and be more than happy to help, since there is no benefit to having the item twice. We have gone ahead and sent a refund to the player and gifted you the mount skin. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let us know. Fucking ArenaNet, 10 out of goddamn 10, dude. 10 out of 10. Absolutely perfect. GG ArenaNet. That's so free and so easy. Did I get Marcus solved? What an awesome reply. Okay, so I could go ahead and delete this now, right? I can't do anything with it. Oh my fucking god, of course. Can we have shorter names for these, please? What would Blizzard do? Probably the same. Blizzard's been really good about refunds. Blizzard only tends to jump in if they think you're abusing the system. Kenny. Kenny. Yeah, they tend to only start being jerky if they think you're being a bit of a dick about it. Let's suppose you're the kind of guy who likes to change race just for shits and giggles, and then you contact Blizzard after the fact and say, Actually, now I've played it, I don't like it. Can you change it again? And then do that multiple times. Okay, how does this work? I have wall spring now. And then I can use the updraft system. Okay, cool. So, do I now recharge on walls? I don't. I have a new ability. Actually, yeah, Kenny's had it granted tons of times. Well, go to wall, hold to jump, release to jump. Oh, I thought it regened your energy for height. Oh, this does not work how I thought it did. Okay, so it gives you like a little bit. So you'd have to like clamber up. I see. Oh, this is really inefficient compared to the Springer then. Okay, this makes sense. Does it have to be drained to work? Does it take vigor? It converts orange to blue. Okay. So, how do you climb indefinitely? Do you just wait? Or do you just hover? It's not infinite. Okay. Alright, this makes sense. Oh, I see what Mike Z was saying now. Yeah, it's not efficient to do it this way. Yeah, it's just to help you get up a little bit. Yeah, 7 recharges. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So technically you can hold onto the side of a wall for ages to let Bond of Vigor recharge to get some more. It stops the recharge. Yeah, I believe the mastery like doubles up. Any rifters? Blow me? Oh, I like that because it was something I was talking to him about flying mounts. He was like, no, because you know, his words were something like, we know people are gonna use the sky, or do use the sky scale like permanently, but it's not efficient to do that. You know, it's their choice to do that, but verticality, the Springer is the way, and then utilizing all the mounts is the goal, which is what they did. Convenient, but not the best. A jack of all trades, master of none. Is what we're trying to say. Opening your Rift Essence boxes. I haven't seen those yet, I don't know. I'll check my inventory in a sec. Okay, we don't get a huge amount from that. Rift Essence boxes. Essence there. Rift extractions, these things. Oh, it does.
Commander,
Good.
We're ready to push into the courtyard. Mabon and the facet of
Goodlier?
Right. Goodlier.
I think people who complain that all the other mounts besides Griffin and Skyscale feel pretty bad now. I'll have to judge that for myself, I guess. So far, I'm still definitely utilizing all of them. Is that with double Skyscale mastery? So if you've got the double wall cling?
Use that sky scale of yours and let's get going.
Like recharges you faster now or something, right? Yeah, I think my least utilized mount is the Jackal. I think it's fair to say. I really only utilize the Jackal if I've got to go through the walls and stuff. How many hours at the moment? I don't know. A couple of hundred? 300 maybe? Something like that. A lot. Like, considering I only started recently. I find the Jackal a bit spammy compared to the Raptor for most little journeys. If I could keep bothering with the cling, with the blink.
So this is it. The tower that your wizards keep talking about.
I haven't seen anything like it.
I have, yesterday.
It looks perfectly normal.
Normal? Huh. That's almost a compliment coming from you.
It's... I can't quite place my fingers on it.
So you do have fingers.
What a giveaway.
Funny.
Got him.
It's so much larger up close.
It has taken on many facades over time. The inside, however, has remained the same.
So what's the plan?
With those essences in hand, I can shatter the gate's lock. Just takes a good lick of concentrated magic to calm it down.
Whatever we encounter inside, I should be able to disarm it in Iskarin's absence.
This guy's gonna die, isn't he?
To Mabon. I'll guard you.
This guy's screwed.
Without further ado...
Behind me. All of you.
Okay, my man just hits it with a giant hammer.
We need to clear out the courtyard immediately.
The strategy appears to be hit it with giant hammer. Much science. Oh, I mean, it works. If it works, it works. Is the PC build a giveaway? No, it's being built for someone particular in mind. This is a lot of monsters. I miss Tiny.
They never paused to smell the air.
Just, why aren't you dead yet? Like, genuinely. You should be, right? You're a little wussy-ass frail rat. Why are you not dead?
How did they get inside?
Can you hear me, old friend? Is that... Who is that?
It's you.
There I am. With me, Commander. We need to... Whoa there! Don't take a swing at me, you half-witted headache.
Giant dwarf! Giant dwarf has a lot of health. Either that or these guys do like absolutely no damage.
The voices. Turn your veins to Deldramore. Count the astral planes. 1, 2. In your head. In your head.
Squid is here to remind players to behave.
Does he do anything? He just seems to be beating the shit out of this old-ass dwarf guy. I mean, it feels kind of mean, honestly. I know he's like imaginary, but still.
Commander, channel the heart's power to pull the Crypt's corruption from inside him.
All right.
Hey, the other one.
I'm sucking off the dwarf.
Quickly! Destroy the demonic parasite before it returns and heals him.
I mean, it's through a wall, dude.
We are calm. How many astral planes did you count? 48. What? That's 2 more that...
We've no time for banter, Lear. The fight is hardly done. If I can channel the tower, we can quell its storm.
You still able to fight? I should be.
Double dwarves.
Good. Because you spent enough time taking swings at us instead of the Cryptis, you lout.
Focus.
Keep them away from me, or I'll lose my grasp.
I mean... I'm down with the double dwarf combo. I mean, can't we access a lot of fractals to get multiple copies of me? That would be the ideal, right? I'm sure all the versions of me across all dimensions are literally awesome.
Do not desist. Not yet.
No. We get multiple. There's a yellow hue, a green hue, just all these different, like, lovely colors.
Come. I need your strength. Just a little longer.
Yeah. We're on it. There's no Lalafell me in any universe. Even in a universe of infinite possibilities does not have that.
Unlock your doors. We are your friends.
So many fucking enemies here. Oh, health is one heal. Doesn't my team bring a healer with them? Oh, now he's healing me. Thanks, dude.
Mabon, are you okay?
I've been a Lalafell only with Chris's manipulation. That doesn't count.
Let me take a look at you.
Oh, thank the stars. You live.
I'm okay, Dagda. I'm fine. So am I. Nobody asked you.
There was never an Asura of me.
Both.
Never.
I'm sure there were more intuitive ways to handle that situation.
Shh. It's ready for us.
Finally. Let's head inside.
Okay, we're going in. Okay, no one has anything to say? Alright. Is there a version of me that likes Brahm?
Southern wings are clear before
Maybe.
we unlock the whole of Confluence.
That's a horrifying
Doja,
thought, though.
Urchik, and Gladium with me. We'll head east.
We'll head to the west. Frode, you know. Dagda.
Go with the group that needs you the most, Commander.
Okay, I'm not going with the rat group, obviously, so we're going this way. I'd rather be with Big Smurf Lady.
Lear, is your body ready for another fight so soon after rejoining?
Can't rest knowing our home is overrun by cryptids,
Skip,
can
rat
I?
team.
I'll be fine, Dagda. Haven't felt this good ahead of a fight in a long time.
I'll quiet my worry.
Are we just clearing out the tower? Okay, because the tower's angry. That's right. Our tower is mad. I often wonder when they put choices like this in the game, do they like have some sort of extra dialogue that they play from the other team, or later down the line you won't get to choose and you'll be forced with the other team or something? So good so far, McKinney. So good so far. Actually, pretty crazily stable, honestly. It was like, what, 5 minutes yesterday? We couldn't get into a zone. The serious endgame often revolves around legendary acquisition, things like that. Which is fine. I don't think my advice to anybody looking into MMOs is don't ever look to an MMO that's like, this is my one game. Like, I wouldn't do that ever. If you enjoyed the aspects of it that you really enjoyed, go and enjoy those, and then there's other things to play, and then you come back later on, right? After we clear the tower. Yeah, I mean, they fixed it within a few minutes. Yeah, never again a one MMO guy. I mean, I never say never. Like, might just ultimately be that I don't have time for MMOs, so I have one that I log into, something like that. But actively playing them, never doing one again. I lived so many years of my life through content droughts. I have no idea why now. I just sat waiting, like, croaking it, like, come on! Make more stuff!
I'll organize a search party to
more.
recover any stolen artifacts after the siege.
If they ain't my Lotus from Dashka.
We can get you another Lotus.
Do you know how long it took me to get into that crypt?
All for a flower.
One invite? Not bombing me, buddy. Not happening. We should really just be stunning all these, shouldn't we? It would make life so much easier if we just kept stunning them. I think anytime you're so invested in MMO that you're logging in out of habit and not doing anything is when you should be playing something else. Like, at that point. Instead of looking for, like, okay, maybe I should try this aspect of the content. Maybe I should do this, even though I know I kind of don't really like it. I've got it, like me being like, okay, now I'm going to start my, like, arena journey in WoW. Like, I don't give a shit about the arena. That's when I think it's time that you go, oh, okay, maybe we can just play something else for a bit. I guess what I'm saying is, in my years of old age, speak as a wise man, don't play any game if you're slightly bored of it. It's just not worth it. There's so many games out. What an awkward time to run out of dodge charges. Are you not dead?
Happy.
Give it up.
Very.
We've little time to celebrate. Let's join the others.
Yeah, exactly, Waddle. I don't know where it's come from, but I think far too many people feel guilty about not playing an MMO. Like, the amount of people we get in Drama Time who've stuck with raid teams for, like, months and months, even though they literally, like, detest logging in to do it, either because of the people or the content. And they do it for so long. I mean, that's a really negative effect on your mental health. Like, I'm committed, like, 2 nights a week, 3 nights a week to...
The east is clear.
To be online with these
West.
dudes. And, like, wipe over and over again on shit that shouldn't be dealt with. Or to deal with this guy who screams at me all night. Or whatever.
Me? I couldn't.
You must. Come.
I'm talking about you dealing with even bad people, right? I could absolutely justify doing content I'm not super interested if I'm having a great time with the people. Like, that's fine. Like, I have no issue with that. It's what kept me farm raiding for so long.
Water pools beneath our feet.
Sky lingers above our heads. Yes, the wind blows upon our
No
faces.
questions, no mistakes. Just flawless execution of Cryptus.
Yeah, dip in, dip out, all good. It's fine. I get it if you've made some crazy commitments to some team that you absolutely don't want to do. Like, sucks. I keep going back to some sunk cost fallacy. I mean, the new content in WoW has been really fun. Like, even with my strong convictions during Shadowlands, I had a great time. I played on the new season launch. I had a really, really good time. There's still things I want to do over there. And I'll play again when the new season comes out. I don't feel ashamed of that. I just don't want to do the grind anymore, that's all.
Siblings of nature.
Cry for me and the world I left behind.
Like, grinding the Traders Tower is not my idea of fun. I would rather do a brand new story in a different game or some other challenge or something. That's not... I don't want to log in for that. I mean, take the example from literally the best players going, right? Like Echo and Liquid. They're all playing different games. Those are the guys who have more to lose than anybody by not playing that game. And they're still playing other games. Oh, baby. Oh, Dartbringer, I'm having a great time. This horror theme you've gone with is right up my alley, dude. Right up my alley. I dig a big horror vibe.
From the Golden Lake.
And a big shout out, actually. We had a ticket, my first ever ticket with ArenaNet. Solved and resolved so quickly and perfectly. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Someone bought me a skin off the store that I bought myself in the same minute, and it like arrived in my mail. And customer support refunded the dude, no problem. Yeah, sorted. No issue. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Oh, where are you going with that? Oh, no, it wasn't because of me. I didn't, like, try and do any streamer privilege or anything like that. No, not at all. It was just a standard ticket that went out. That is how anyone would be treated.
Zoja, are you okay?
You did so well, little one.
A little horror vibe. Like,
I saw...
You'll see it in a sec.
What was that?
It could have been a
Because we're dealing with demons and stuff. Like, the horror vibe at the start has been
into
great.
Tyria itself. That burn was the world looking back.
That's a lot to process.
Here, let us enter the Hall of Confluence.
Update on the story. Our main goal right now is to free the two, like, ancient wizards. Dagba is one we've already done. Oh, hold on.
Don't know how much longer I can resist them. The whispers are eager. My dear friends, don't fret. We have survived the Elder Dragons, rogue gods. This world doesn't comprehend how resilient it is. The Cryptis won't be our end. They are vulnerable, ignorant. I only ask one thing of you. When the hour arrives,
Told you he was dead. Called it.
do not hesitate.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put our blade through his face. Guaranteed.
That was a bit cryptic. Even for you.
I suppose some Mersat habits lasted beyond my ascension. I can hear Iskaran. He's out there, somewhere, struggling. I need to go to him. We will meet soon.
Be safe, my friend.
We need to repair the astral translocator. We can't power our portal infrastructure without it. Our true home rests in the clouds above. Once our portals can access the flow again, we'll take you to the bastions. There are 6 bastion keys. The Astral Ward was able to hide some of them from the Cryptis, but they're not all accounted for. I need eyes everywhere until we've located them all. Check in with the others. The Hall of Confluence is a mess. We should tend to whatever needs doing before we depart.
Sounds like we're maybe going to a new zone. Story recap. Okay, so ending the line of dragons in End of Dragons, appropriately titled, caused a massive imbalance in the magical energies of the world, which allowed the demons to break through. Because what was going on behind the scenes of everything that we were dealing with on the planets in terms of the dragons was this mystical order of the Astral Ward who were protecting the world from demons and rifts breaking open. They were dealing with it in secret. Similar to how, like, I compared it yesterday to, like, Doctor Strange holds back the forces of darkness in all the other planes to protect the current planet. So that imbalance with the dragon energy caused them to be able to break through. They are led by Eparch. We haven't met Eparch yet, unless that's who's talking to us in some way. And now we've traveled here to... While Aurene is currently rebalancing everything. Aurene's working on it. She's on board. Aurene's cracking on. But until that point, we have a situation with all the demons breaking through and stuff. And in the mist, which is causing all these fractals, which has led to a lot of cool biomes. Our current goal is to release the leaders of this team, whose minds have been possessed by the demons. The first one was Dagda. We've dealt with her. And now we need Iskan. He's the other guy. We need to get him free. But that's where the story is up to right now in terms of what we're doing. And we're in the Wizard's Tower. There appears to be a piece missing from the cavity. Oh, we got a little find the thingy going on here. Okay. Yeah, Blue Shrek. Restore the Wizard's Tower. So we've got Rat Lady. Are these things hidden in here? Yeah, there's one behind that wall. So these... Okay, keys there. We should talk to the allies and see what they've got, though. Crap. Which key did I pick up? Say what I'm carrying? Can I just put it down a sec? Bastion of Balance. Okay. There we go. Power it up.
Hanging in there?
There's something about being in this place that makes me uneasy.
The cryptids have that effect, it seems.
Why didn't Isgarin help protect us from the dragons? He was watching this whole time.
Non-interference,
When was
baby.
the last time you helped save a local farm from a group of bandits? Would you save them if, say, the champion of a dragon slept nearby? Would you go kill that instead? Isgarin is a complicated fellow, and that's not to excuse his poor choices. He's far from perfect.
Oh yeah, we had a
He has
DC earlier,
goal.
Gilgamesh.
He stays focused, and he's had the same one for a while.
Keeping Epark away.
Aye. Something happened between the two of them back in the era of magic, before the gods came. He's been so focused on keeping the cryptids out that he often neglected those inside. We're atoning for that mistake now.
Yeah,
We've
give me
got
my office
Epark's
back, Sarah.
lapdogs
Any
on
day.
Tyrion's stoop.
Soon, hopefully. Soon.
I'd save the farm.
Soon.
And Isgarin would mourn the loss. You're similar in some ways, but very different in others.
Should be within the next 4 weeks or so. I could use help finding the keys. Everything that could help. Scarn has safeguards in place. If the tower is compromised, the keys magically return to safe places in the tower. The locations are mentioned in this book, Divine Biomes. Would you like it? Sure. Okay, so that tells you where to go and find them. All right.
The crypt has completely destroyed my workstation. Oh, what a mess. If you see any books or pages while you're looking around, can you bring them back to me? Navigational charts mostly, but also some personal stuff. So no reading, okay?
Find the astral navigation charts for Zojja. You know, she's... Okay, Zojja, let's back up. Yuno and I decided to stay in the Citadel for a few nights after we cleaned shop in the southern Silver Peaks. Ritlock is with the others in Amnoon, apparently, so no choice of crossing paths. Yuno told me she needed to meet with another friend, which was starting to feel a bit suspect every other village. So I followed her. Maybe an invasion of privacy, but I don't know how to feel about what happened yet. They met just outside of Smokestead. He looked human from a distance, but I suddenly felt a pinch behind my left ear and sick to my stomach. Whatever spell he was using to conceal his identity was strong. The briefest flash of light and then a Massat. A living Massat. I'd heard about what happened with Lazarus from a pact engineer in Lion's Arch, but here? I was all ready to attack when he noticed my position. I tried to run, but my legs went numb. Yuno urged me to remain calm and went straight into a lecture on personal security. I don't know if it was for me or her. The Massat hovered nearby and watched. Was he anxious? He gently put a hand on Yuno's shoulder and pushed her aside. He knelt by me and mumbled something I couldn't make out. It didn't sound like any native tongue I'm familiar with. I could feel my legs again, though. My weapon was just out of reach, but his voice was kind. He gave me his name and assured me safety. He already knew who I was, and he seemed honored to meet me. Oh, that's cool. So that's when Zojja met Marble. What's his name? Mondo. Mombi Man. Signed, Waiting Sorrow. Dagda, I must be swift. Should Isgarin catch on to my plan before I'm able to depart? I've decided to leave this place. I've been here for 1,000 years too long. I think my mind hurts and it yearns. For beings that know all, I don't know enough. Not about myself. Something bubbles beneath my flesh, swirling in the back of my mind that I can't quite reach. It crawls and it bites. Last time Isgarin heard of my reservations, he asked if I wanted to die. It wasn't a hostile remark. But I reject the notion that there isn't a path forward that doesn't involve moving to the next wave of existence. So I depart. I love no other more than I love you, my sister. You are the closest thing to a soulmate I need. I have seen the cards, and I know that you will find another. Just be patient. Find comfort in the fact that we are channeling the same stars. S. So that's not Epoch. Signed Waiting Sorrow? I would have thought that would have been Epoch. It can't. It's not Pathia. The missing fragments of Lear's journal. Roknar's forged. I watched my Norn friend as she stood at the water's edge, holding some doodad I'd never seen before. Her eyes glowed and she began to recite some unfamiliar incantation. With a flick of her finger, she inserted the spark into the device, and for only a few moments the world around me was changed. Forge was there. My people were there. It was snowing. I saw a dwarf standing before me, hands offering something. I rubbed my eyes to wake up and the vision was gone. My hands were wet. I was crying. The white spark had transmuted into a silvery mercurial form, wrapped in a small prismed capsule. Dagda turned to me with a smile and beckoned our return to the Beacon of Ages. I wanted to ask her about what she'd done, for what purpose, but I wasn't about to stick my nose in Elder Wizard business. They'll tell me when the time is right, I'm sure. A lot of sussy going on.
Still got cryptids crawling out of every cupboard. They're drawn to whatever pot of magic they can find. We happen to be drowning in magical conduits. I've asked the wizards time and time again to keep our more powerful objects in a safer location. If you see any more, get rid of them.
Okay.
Do you need any help, Urchik?
Oh, oh my. If the commander is offering, huh? Urchik needs to collect all of the misplaced artifacts. Could you come with Skrit to find them?
Anything you need.
It's not right, is it? It's not right. Yeah, everything about it feels wrong, twisted in some way, dark. Like a gloom spreading across my life. I feel the shades of it dripping away. What I once knew, gone, taken from me, replaced by filthy rat dancers. Yuno asked if I needed a ride to wherever I was headed. I agreed to go with her. I don't usually do spontaneous these days, but I don't have anywhere better to do. We stopped in Garenhof first so she could meet with an old friend. I sat at the pier and watched the Wizard's Tower while I waited. What a marvel. I wonder what the gimmick is. When Yuno finished lunch, we sat there for a while and talked. She used to be a professor in the colleges, but she left after years and years of frustration with the system. Students set up for failure, refusal to grow or expand. Sound familiar? She's lived along the outskirts of Divinity's Reach for some time, teaching statics to the locals. Anything to get technology in more hands. Humans are terrible at math. I like her. She doesn't remind me of Ratassoon. While there's plenty to miss, it just wasn't the same after Maguma. I'm not the same after Maguma. Big sad. Big sad Zojja. It'll be fine. You think the rat's gonna betray me? I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised. Are you not dead? What the hell? Oh my god, the rat's got a little gun. Okay, I thought it gave me an order. That went really quickly. What was it? I got the artifact. Good. That's just ascended rifle is better than your weapon. Bull shit. Does the rat have a better weapon than I do? Bull spittery. A shimmer of mysterious energy hovers over an empty slot in this bookcase. The books on either side of the empty space are titled Eternal Verities, Unabridged, and Excellent Spells for Novices. I need to find the book that belongs to this. A lot of mini quests here. The expansion came out yesterday, dude. This is the expansion right now. Again, ArenaNet, your marketing could be better. I decided to leave at first. First decision I've made since waking up that brings me any sense of relief. Packed up my things and hit the road. Ratasum eat Dolyak dung. Have fun cleaning up my closet. Just give me credit for anything you find in there. I hitched a ride to Queensdale. Haven't been out here in a while. Hasn't changed a bit. Stayed in the same lodge Logan and I did every time we went to Lion's Arch. Found a secret compartment full of shoes. Are these Logan's or someone else's? Can't be sure. The smell is poignant. Meat and cedar. Lots of sweat. They just finished a boar hunt when I arrived, so the whole venue is celebrating. What are they celebrating, may I ask? If I had to guess, just being alive, or being stomped out by an elder dragon. Being around happy people is refreshing. Loud, though. 2 years ago, I was sitting on my bed in the infirmary. I stared out the window all day, listening to the judgment whispers outside my door. Now I'm sitting in a tavern. Glass full of juice. Ale doesn't agree with me these days. Joined by another Asura, actually. A lady named Yuno. I feel like I know the name, but I can't recall if we've ever crossed paths before. Do you guys like or dislike that Zosia's kind of in between Maguma and now is told through these dialogues? Would you prefer it to have been part of her story or like spoken? Don't care. Better than nothing. I'm not sure, like, I couldn't even remember Zosia as a character, so it's like... I actually feel I know more about Zosia now through taking the time to read it. Ooh! Secrets. Oh, you joking. I mean, she was Heart of Thorns, right? Was Zoja a part of Core? I honestly don't remember. I always feel bad. Like, I think this is Final Fantasy XIV PTSD. When some character is mentioned, and in my brain, I'm like, I have no fucking idea who this is. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. And I'm looking at it, and people are pogging out of their minds. I'm like... I have no... There is the worst one for me. There's an Ascian that is part of A Realm Reborn. And like there are people who know the symbol of the Ascian and all sorts of stuff, and I have no fucking clue. Yeah, it's probably Nabriales. And like every time that character comes up or whatever, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what they did. I don't know what their involvement was. I can't remember what they were about. I don't know. You have to be careful, the FF14 crowd. They get touchy. They get a little touchy. Statue. The statue has a plaque engraved with the following. Deimos, felled by the pack commander. Never forget that Tyria has defenses of their own. We need not shoulder every burden, is Garen. Oh, the fact that I did the raids means that you didn't help us? Wow. Wow. That's some bullshit. The fact that I fucking went and did the raids means that you didn't come and help. The statue has a plaque on it that reads, Samarog was not our destiny to correct, but that of another. We must keep our eyes on the obscure. The rest will correct itself. Okay. Actively being punished now. Mysterious energy ripples off the symbol and fixes the base of the statue. An inscription on the statue reads, only those with the strongest of wills are rewarded with the keys to their destiny. Look closer. Examining more detail, you see the words strongest of wills highlighted with a slight glow of energy. Something turns your stomach if you focus on them too long. Touch the words. Begin the trial of strength. Endure agony. Enduring. Oh shit, this is harder than the Zaitan fight. Enduring. Still enduring. Am I doing this wrong? Continuing to endure. You just keep refreshing the debuffs. I got 16 seconds of pressing 1 to go. Hold! Hold! Enduring. We're almost there, dudes. God bless. We did it. God bless. Yeah. It's okay, guys. That's the kind of skill you sub for, yeah? That's what you need to see. No challenge too big. Not for this guy. Yeah, we are having a shorter stream today. I've got some IRL stuff to take care of. It happens. If I could schedule everything outside of stream hours, that would be glorious, but I can't. Unfortunately. He fell off a ledge? I mean, that's standard. Look, after Fall Guys yesterday, I don't care. The real world doth beckon. Shit, what do we get? Strength. Opinion is good. Opinion is solid so far. Yeah, absolutely solid. Yeah, we'll put Fall Guys into the rotation of things to play when we've got like an hour to kill before something happens. Happens to us on occasion, so I'd leave it on. Or not, and stick it on when we're going to do it. I've been in the walls of the Wizard's Tower for months now. Not all of my memories have returned since the ritual, and they likely won't. But in the pit of my gut screams all night. I have little reprieve from what lies below the surface. Probably angry that I hid it all away. Scarran says that he holds no grudge, but he's still guarded with me. Especially when it grows dark in the evenings. Usually crawls back to his chambers or resumes work elsewhere. I'd understand if he was always like this. All I could do now is try to do better with whoever I was before. But that might be a challenge based on what I've learned. I suppose Asgarian wouldn't have gone along with the ritual if there was any lingering distrust between us. I think it keeps us together for the foreseeable future. He could have also done it for personal gain. His world spire isn't complete, after all. And he needed another pair of hands to work with the Shadowstone. I wouldn't have been able to help him if I hadn't gone through with it. At least I'm making an impact. Scarran may be strange, but he's not bad. Nervous maybe, and a little naive, but not evil. He did spare me that day, even though the Masat gave him every reason to gut me before. I could do the same to him. My people are cruel. What glimpses remain are disquieting. Disgusting even. Torture, suffering, blood everywhere. What all did I do that I just can't see? All I've left of myself, my past self, that doesn't make me want to crumble into the abyss is her voice. I don't know who she is, but it might be the only flicker of anything that proves that I'm not inherently malevolent. They are out there, in the realm of dreams, our home, our actual home. I see them sometimes when I slumber. Her voice sounds like ocean waves, even if her mask is just a golden sheen smeared at the back of my mind. Whose entry is that? I feel like that's like Dagba's or something. A routine check on Maban Market. It's been too long since I returned to Kaladin to check on the state of the market. Ever since the birth of the Sylvari, I've monitored that area as close as I could without interfering with nature. I've had an urge to check in on their well-being. After Mordramoth, I needed to see how they were faring. It feels cruel that I hadn't checked in sooner. I didn't wear my face, as I promised to Iskaran should he find his account. But these are some of the few non-astral ward that know my real name, who know who I am, despite presenting as an especially kind-faced char, and Ophilia's scream when I rounded the path made the venture out of Amnetis worth it. We only sat for a short while, watching travellers pass. Myrtle prepared us some fresh basil tea with just a pinch of buttermilk. I never tire of Tyrian cuisine. They were well, it seemed. Things in the grove had been uneasy since Mordramoth's rise and death, but they were moving in a direction of peace. Some Sylvari left the shadow of the pale tree in search of what's next. Others have lost faith, but even the Nightmare Court has calmed in the following years. Fewer attacks, at least. We recounted our first meeting, that dreary day. Many of the Sylvari still lingered within the warm embrace of the grove. But Malby was curious about the world. Barely a few months old, and one of the few brave enough to not only venture into the wild, but live beyond the walls of their garden sanctuary. Market hadn't been established, but she called that little red bulb home. I was headed back from the jungle when I heard her scream. The crate had found her little sanctuary. I expelled the enemy and... Poor Malby. Surely she didn't know what to do with me either. I'd never seen a char before, as the ceasefire was still recent. And even if I sculpted the identity to be as warm as possible, having a large feline stand before her was frightening nonetheless. When I convinced her that I was no foe, her face lit up with joy. The same curiosity I attribute to all their kind. Lovely, beautiful creatures. My visit was cut short when I felt Iskaran's pull at the back of my mind, beckoning me back to the Wizard's Tower. I held my friends for a long moment and then I left. It won't take us long to visit them next time. This decorative part displays the helm and pauldrons of a suit of Masat armor that looks strikingly familiar. Okay. These journals are really good. I like them. Mr. Sparkles! PogChamp. What's up, Mr. Sparkles? Zosia's loyal golem, Mr. Sparkles, sits dormant and covered in a thick layer of dust. Although it looks to have been repaired since Maguma, it's completely powered down and inactive. Zosia, you're still adjusting to your new place in this strange new world, but I thought you could use a friend. I know that Maguma stirs too many memories, so I went and I retrieved him for you. What was it called? Mr. Glitters? Mr. Sparkles? Your friend, Mabon. Okay, I'm kind of leaning towards not wanting Mabon to die, although he has completely foreshadowed his death, so that's a bummer. I need that chart for Zosia. Oh, here we go. Heir's memorial was a few weeks ago. I didn't go. Didn't want to. The invitation is still sitting at the bottom of the bin next to my cot. I looked at it again the other day. Newt's handwriting hasn't improved. Logan tried to stop by the infirmary. He's on his feet again, I guess. I told Tamo that I didn't want visitors. Logan probably just wanted to talk about her. He wrote not long ago. Didn't go to the memorial either. But I didn't write him. I just don't want to talk to anyone right now. I don't want to see anyone. I just want to be left alone. My vision is still fuzzy and I can barely lift myself out of bed anyway. All I want is to sleep. And then sleep. Sleep some more. Look, I was the only one who cared. Is this Soja's bed? I sleep in the pyramid. This is where I am. This is where I am to be found. I sleep amongst the diamonds. Who's this now? The first time I stood on the edge of Amnitas, I wanted to faint. Mabon and Yuno weren't far away, as if they expected just that to happen. A fortress in the sky, hovering above us this entire time. I have 1,000 questions, and Mabon's trying his best to keep up with each one. They call themselves the Astral Ward, and they are led by a small group of wizards. What is a wizard exactly? It seemed a little archaic, but it all has something to do with magic left behind by the seers. Especially powerful individuals can ascend through a taxing ritual if they offered it. That ritual allows them to tap into the magical ecosystem of Tyria to an extent. Mabon is one of them, and there's another named Dagba. I've yet to meet Iskarin for myself. He's usually locked away in the library or the World Spire, but this place is a campus of magical development. Education and research, a living archive of Tyria itself. There are Largos, Ogres, Asura, and Sylvari working together, living together. Alongside the wizards they've been protecting us from. Alchemy. Who knows what Waban asked if I wanted to join the Astral Ward? And I might say yes. Scientists would turn down the opportunity to crack the world open and peer inside. The scientist part of my brain is on fire. I have no intention of dousing that flame. Curiosity got the cat, eh? Withered. This place is too big. Alright, we need to be a little systemic here in, like, finding these places. There are rooms within rooms within rooms. Chests. The confidential report. Scenario. Missile-based attack on Amnitas. Response, op designation, cold frame. Defensive structural redistribution. Where does this gain us? What does this gain us that a magic-based barrier wouldn't? Oh, he's skipping? What? Did we not like the journals? I like these journals. Are they boring? If they're boring, we'll leave them, but I think they're quite cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like boring anybody. That's not why we're here. Looks to be text along the border. A seal, a riddle. Uh-oh. The text on the symbol reads, when you have me, you want to share me. But when you share me, you no longer have me. What am I? A secret. Oh, I won. Okay. Yay! Oh, it'll let me mount. Thank God. It didn't drop it, did it? Good. I guess that was... obscure? I'm going with obscure. Okay. There's still so much going on here. Hold on, let's go this direction. We're missing what? We're missing 3 artifacts. 2 navigational charts. God, Emma wants me. Emma's coming. She's going to try and pick me up. Why would she do this? She hates everything. I'm certainly no lore master, but I actually more interested in what their modern take on stuff is. This is the latest stuff they're making, so let's see what they've got. Character building. Okay, if we go down this side... Oh, I wasn't going to make it. Dagda's Diary. Some days I could tolerate Asgaran's mental games, and others I can not. Ever. Since Sorrow's sudden departure. Okay, so the other one was written by Sorrow. When it said sister, do we think that was actual, like, familial sister, or just, like, friend sister? Ever since Sorrow's sudden departure, my patience with him has lessened. I can't help but think that he pushed her away from us, but I must remind myself to breathe. Lyre's presence has been a boon on this front. He is always there to cool my ever-boiling blood. After all, I am now a leader of this place. I need to, per Lyre's encouragement, behave. Some of the newer recruits are unsettled by our appearances. Lyre usually suggests a delighted response, but given that he isn't made of stone, but Asgaran, Mabon and I are usually met with fear. Mabon chose to hide his wings to lessen the dire presence of a Massat, and Asgaran has taken on a blue complexion, hoping that he may be mistaken for a Jinn, but I. Why is it that the presence of a Jotun, and a woman at that, is so shocking? I realize that my people are different now than they were when I was rescued those many years ago, but for Asgaran to ask me to hide myself, to change myself? Oh, I could have killed him on the spot. But I knew I'd be dead before the thought finished, or worse. Days like today make me want to drop everything and find her. Waiting Sorrow. I should be angry, but she was always a warm voice in the swirling, terrifying expanse of the cosmos. I realized that she broke about every rule in the book by leaving with her powers intact, but I will always wonder why. I will always miss her. I mean, Sorrow's got to be Epoch, right? There's got to be something going on there. Its globe shows a series of constellations and has a glowing hole around which there are 4 smaller nodes. The nodes appear as though they can be interacted with. Is there a clue here? Mysterious energy cackles over a symbol affixed to a tower. A constellation of glowing orbs hovers over the energy. The orbs are like the constellation on the globe. Four, 3, 2, 1. Classic. Okay. I have no idea what that was, so... But I'll take it. What, does every sequence work, or what? Is it? Does every sequence work? Yes. Scripe, what should you play? That's a deeper conversation. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Mr. Scripe? That might be worthy of a call. I told you, I've been trying to get Echo to try out some of these raids, especially the really hard ones, of which we know they are. They're there. They're there. Warrior Giga Chad. Well, if it's not meta, it's no good. Oh, what's the website that shows what everybody's playing?
I'm Captain Bosch.
What was it called? We could just send
Preach
Scripe a
just
graph.
drew a smiley face on the Scantron.
Scripe loves a graph.
100.
What's it called? I want to become a world first raider. Okay, here you go, Scripe. This, unlike FF, there is a meta. And here's all the raids. Go big, please. And as you can see, there are some specs, like this one here, that is played less than this one. Do you see? This is a spec in there, like these little lines. And then you've got the breakdown over here of what you want. So that might give you a clue. There's a link. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Oh, well, Scripe likes to play one-button specs, so I guess this is probably what Scripe wants, actually. Do you want something that's like a summoner? So you probably want the Mechanist. Yeah. Literally playing the hardest specs in WoW. I don't think not even playing the game counts as playing the hardest spec in the game. Right. I'm just gonna... I mean, if we're going by that judgment, I also am playing the hardest specs in WoW right now. So, yeah, I agree. But like for a genuine answer, yeah, look here, you can see the meta specs. You're gonna need to learn a bit about the boon system and such and such. Screamer is toxic. I'm just saying, you have to like be pressing buttons in order for things to work. This is okay. Let's do this because actually the audience knows better than I do. Let's equate this as close as possible to a WoW FF character, and that would give Scripe a general idea of what's going on. That would make some sort of sense. So what I'm playing is not meta and not particularly popular. This is like a Dragoon. Stompy, two-handed warrior, smashy, but it doesn't provide any boons. It can with certain off-specs, but yeah. Red is Death Knight. Yeah, close enough to a Death Knight. What would we put a Firebrand as? Well, what's the closest you would equate? Paladin. There you go. All right, Firebrand, similar to a Paladin. That would make a lot of sense. Berserker, warrior. Druid. Kind of like, I mean, all the druids I play with are healers, essentially. So I like resto druids. I wanted some crazy abilities, do big plays like life grip people, blink and soak last seconds and stuff. Mesmer might be up your street then. You could do some really funky shit with Mesmers. Yeah, I would lean towards Mesmer for that then, Scripe. For sure. That was definitely where I would kind of lean towards you, is towards the Mesmer style of play. Yeah, Mesmer's fantastic. A lot of stuff to do with the Mesmer. And they... Yeah, Vert or Chrono. It's the pink boys here. So you can see most people are playing a Chronomancer and some Virtuoso. But Mesmers seem to have good representation all the time. Virtuoso, yeah. I would lean that way. Yeah, no problem. Look towards that for those kind of plays. They do some... I don't want to say it's too much like a Warlock. Right? Cycles class, different icons are. Yeah. Like more overpowered than a Warlock. Necro is Warlockish. I'm just trying to give like some description, but yeah, it literally has a portal, but yeah, Virtuoso. Try a Virtuoso, Scribe, but start with the Mesmer. You don't get this till later on. To give you an idea, is your... If he's still here, but... build... Training. So you have a lot of skills to unlock, but you'll eventually unlock, like, different specializations for your class. And then you go into the elite specializations, which then break it down even further. So, like, mine's a Vindicator that I'm currently playing. I haven't unlocked Renegade yet because I'm a slacker. And Herald is, like, a completely different playstyle. So, I think a Mesmer is a fair start. Solid advice, team. 10 out of 10. Right. Do the chair. Very, very easy to respec as well. You can show using the boost. The boost is not consumed unless you try class at 80. I think that's fair. It's always nice to go in sort of blindish. Not doing a walkthrough here. Not doing a walkthrough. That's all right. Do I like the expansion so far? Very much. Yeah, very much. I'm actually super enjoying more than I thought I would. Learning a lot more about these new characters, which is what we're doing right now. Like, very much enjoying that. Okay. Bread. Lightly covered. We've got moldy bread. Perfect. Isn't this chair too fucking big for a dwarf? No offense.
No longer ads.
Oh, praise be. Oh, Scripe subbed for 4 months. Hang on, let me check mine on Scripe stream. That would be 21 months. Okay, I see this is a one-sided relationship. And now I'm fucking sad. It's alright, that's alright. A little uncomfortable, a little awkward. Getting a little hot and spicy in the room. It's fine, you know. I supported him when he was having his child, and obviously he didn't give a fuck about my 2 children. Fine. No, just thought I'd help a friend out. All those living costs, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Paid you for your casting? I was a baby when you had your children, bro. Okay, dude. Alright, are we really going to do this? Are we going to compare wrinkles on our balls? Because it's pretty fucking close. They're like rings on a tree. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're really going to break it down, it's pretty fucking close, man. Pretty fucking close. We're looking at some deadwoods up in this bitch. You know what I mean? There's a few mosquitoes and nests living in our history, Scribe, I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, I'm the ancient one here. Yeah. Scribe is 8 years old and has a child. I'm doing my reading now. You can't be here for this, Scribe. Spoilers. Because we all know you're definitely going to enjoy the story. You're going to enrich your life with the story, right? And I would hate for you to get all the way here and just be like, wow, Mike really spoiled that story for me. Because as we well know, Scripe well-versed in all the history, especially Final Fantasy XIV, where he paid close attention to what was going on. And it all makes perfect sense. Oh, you already read the books. Okay, I mean, the Twilight novels don't really count. They do fall in the fantasy genre, but your thoughts on whether you were Team Jacob actually got a little offensive last time. And it got upsetting. I just thought you would be a Team Edward kind of guy, but the way you threw down at me about Team Jacob was a little creepy. And I'm not reading your own 50 Shades of Grey fanfiction that you fucking keep emailing me if you'll leave it alone, alright? Dagda came by my quarters today, in a dandy mood. Asked if I'd like to take a trip down to Tyria proper. Something about an errand for Isgarin. Maybe it's because I haven't been back since the Ascension, but it took everything I had to hide my excitement. I couldn't explain it. So much of my former life is shrouded, just beyond reach. So why am I so giddy? Am I broken? Possessed? I should get checked out before we leave. Our journey began at a large monastery hewn inside a mountain, touted as the largest library and archive in Tyria. Yak shit, I said. We wandered its torchlit halls shrouded in our altered forms. Dagda as an Asura and me simply appearing as a stone. Wait. Is this Retro saying that the... Now, fuck you, Scribe. Is this Retro saying that the dwarf we dealt with in the library in the previous expansion was him? There's no fucking way. See, this is what you got... As a fucking arsehole who ignores the law, this makes no sense to you, does it? This is all raffle-gagger, and fucking some guy just showed up dressed like a smurf, and you don't know what the fuck is going on. Scribe! 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 Who is this? Who is this? Answer that question and no one in the chat help him. Who's this? Who is this? Sameth Pulcher. Nailed it. Nailed it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Pretty close. Close enough. Actually closer than Roger would say it. First try. Easy. Surely it's Dracula. It's Dave from down the road. What happened to the duck, though? Fuck the duck. Fuck the duck. The duck is long dead. Focus up, alright? Our dwarf friend is broken and possessed. Alright? I don't think this Ogden bloke knew me. Oh, no, there's Ogden. There he is. Not that I'd know. Fortunately, Dagda got what she came for and we hightailed it out of there. I didn't expect to run into destroyers, but the ruins were crawling with them. I had to split just to keep them off Dagda as she magically picked the door's quad-stoned rune lock. Emotion led them away in a wild goose chase while I warded the hallway to the door. Damn shame. I didn't get to solve the rune puzzle myself. That's what you're upset about, you slag-brained nitwit? What about me and my well-being? I was nearly thrown into the magma. After I merged, Dagda and I descended. Oh, so when he splits in two, he has the logical side of his brain and the emotional side of the brain. So it's literally his left-right brain split. That's crazy. You guys remember that episode of House where the left and right brain couldn't communicate? And his left brain was trying to talk to him about what was causing the problem, and his right brain couldn't pick up on it. It was fucking dope, actually. Yeah, it'd be good, Skype. And enjoy, if you got any questions about Guild Wars, let me know. It was really good. Like, he literally couldn't see things on the other side of the room, and then his left brain was drawing the pictures. It was, yeah, I mean, the house situations are always ridiculous, but that is a genuine condition you can have where your left and right brain can't communicate. Hey, I had lupus, man. Ain't no funny. After I merged, Dagda and I descended slowly into a chasm of stairs. At the bottom was a massive cavern, its walls glittering with the light of precious gems. There we found our prize, sparks of Daedramor, floated above the cavern lake's opulent waters. Dagda carried out her business as I watched a pair of shimmering cosmic fish circle one another in perfect sync. Ebb and flow, just like me. The bottom of the page is torn away. You wonder where the missing piece may be. Is it nearby? Oh, there's a piece missing. Okay. The Guild Wars mainly, which is an area of the game I actually haven't touched into, is actually World v World. Something that is on the menu. Let's put it that way. Destroyer egg. Destroyer egg has been meticulously placed in a delicate stand on the desk. It radiates intense heat from within, but does not move or stir. Okay. This looks like Dead Skull to the machine in Ember Bay. It hums and spins rhythmically. Okay. Raven's totem. It looks like a tiny penis, possibly belonging to something called Raven. It's sad that this has been put on display, yet great care seems to have been taken care of it, as if they don't know that it's so much smaller than everybody else's. At the bottom it reads, "My prized possession." Really sad. Oh well. Golden Goblet looks a few years old. It's remarkable. Okay, so we're missing a piece of the... it's not above me, is it? Okay, this way. I want the rest of that journal. You didn't realize I had a Twitch? Oh, really? I think my marketing needs work. Welcome, man. Glad you found us, though. We're currently enjoying the new Guild Wars 2 expansion that launched today. Don't spend too much time here, though. All you'll be talking about is rats and other bizarre things that have happened. Yeah, the expansion came out yesterday. Okay, so that's going to be the final beacon. I want to find the rest of the things. Join us. Join us. Welcome. Welcome. What a first experience to join the stream. I'm actually doing some lore searching right now. Hold. Whose bedroom is this? A big green chair. Oh god, the grapes are here. Yes, I believe when the game came out, the focus was on the World v World stuff, and people wanted a little bit more in the PvE world. Oh. Break the code. Nice that I read ArenaNet seemingly sponsored Scripe to play some Guild Wars. Welcome. Oh, water to put out the flames? There's no way, right? Is that what it is? Is it water to put out the fire? I haven't even clicked it, but like, considering I have the water. Fair enough. Alright, we better go turn this in. I'm still missing tons of stuff, though. We've got 2 artifacts to find. So, yeah, we can't rush. ArenaNet pays Scripe. Scripe pays you to cast with us, so ArenaNet are paying you. ArenaNet also sponsored me, so... I consider it all the circle of the economy. Then I pay Scripe's Twitch sub. So, ArenaNet is paying for Scripe's subs. Right? ArenaNet's paying... Because then Scripe gets sucked into buying all the skins. Because he'll look like a poor otherwise. And therefore, ArenaNet's just not spending anything. Yeah, because ArenaNet sponsors me and Scripe. We buy all the skins. Huh. And round we go. Yeah, I'm going to print off some more money later. After all, we know the RoboCop vault is empty, so... I'm going to have to think of how we make the RoboCop stream even better than it possibly could be. Assuming that's possible. Is Guild Wars 2 on maintenance mode? Literally latest expansion launched last night. That's what we're playing right now. I'm not sure if we still have it, but we also had a link below that gave you some stuff to get started with. But yes, that new expansion literally came out last night. A voice changer? Could do. I'm not sure how to sell the voice changer on this piece of equipment I have with me, but I do have one. I could do it in software as well.
Livia, is that you?
Oh, you. They'll let
It's
just
been good.
about anyone in here, won't they?
You're in the Astral Ward? What happened to the Shining
Buy the
Blade?
game, no sub fee.
I'm an honorary member. Didn't quite take to Wayfinder myself when Iskarin bestowed it on me. I am always a blade. We worked together over the years, Laban and I. He loves Divinity's reach, especially fond of the food.
Who's Livia?
Before you ask, I have eyes. I know that Maban is a Mersat. It was not an easy bond to make. We can chat more of that later.
Is she the
I
pirate
think
lady?
Divinity's reach is a little stuffy for my taste, but fair. It's nice to see another friendly face up here.
I wish I wasn't.
You shut
I
your
don't
mouth.
like being off the ground too long, but things are especially sinister.
No, I'm super huge, lady.
Sebastian, as you'll soon learn, are struggling to keep the Cryptus at bay. Something is stirring in the clouds. I can feel it, gently brushing my skin.
Yo, not me.
Dagda and Lear will be aiding us on the front. I wouldn't mind seeing your face in that crowd either.
She's the lady you killed Lazarus with. Oh! Wait, I love this character. Is she the one who ran around murdering everybody? Like, while we were fighting her, she, like, completely ran off and started butchering people? Laughing at us? Is that her? Oh, I love this character. She's... No? Yes? Yes, no? You kept saying she was sussy. Oh, that's disappointing. I missed that character. She was great. Yeah, the Herald of Balthazar, that lady. Not bad scenery up here. Get used to it in the draft. Though I should have picked an extra shawl. Okay. You're asking whether or not I knew about Mabon. I did, but his existence did not change my path against Lazarus. In many ways, he was the last of those monsters. Mabon was not one of them. How long have you known him? A while. Iscaran helped me retrieve the scepter from a group of bandits 100 years ago. Neither of us wanted it in the wrong hands. They hid Mabon's identity until they could trust me. So you knew even at Reliquary? Yes, I did. I think back then it was first interaction often, and I'm grateful he forgave me for the things that were said, knives that were thrown. We both had to adjust to the situation. No, but I eventually listened. He is not like the others. He was just as afraid when Lazarus turned up alive. They knew of each other, but when the little war between the Seers and Masat started... Not my story to tell, but yes, the tale even predates myself by a few thousand years. Mabon learned from his mistakes, but there's a lot of Tyria we don't know. I wish we knew more of Masat. I don't think we have anything to worry about. Find solace in that. Lazarus is dead. The White Mantle are few and far between. If any more live, well, they've no interest in Tyrian games. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, base game's totally free. Like I said, our link gets you some starter stuff to help you out. Yes, the stream is split in two. We had a DC midway through, but yeah.
Smells better in here already. Good work.
We checked all the games trailers. Honestly, like, I think 7 out of 12 games we definitely want to play from Gamescom. I think that seems like a reasonable number. There was only a few that we're not going to play, and some of them didn't even look bad. They're just not my jam, like Mortal Kombat. Oh, so I'm really excited for Alan Wake 2, actually. And of course, Little Nightmares 3, I'm like going to set aside a whole like fucking turn the phone off, no one come near me moment for Little Nightmares 3. Okay, we're now in that situation. RoboCop, yeah, RoboCop's a big one. No one else buy it under any circumstances. Do not buy that game. Little Nightmares is easily in my... I mean, every time we've played one, it's been up there as one of my games of the year. Yeah. Little Nightmares I can recommend to anyone for an experience. It is creepy, though. Like, if you get really easily creeped out, no, that's the only reason I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah. I would yeah, for sure. Little Nightmares is fantastic. There's a reason they're already on the third one, and they only last like 4.5 hours to 5 hours. The first playthrough. There's a lot of extras to do, but that's not necessary. Sugar and spice. I have no clue where we might have to go now. Third one's going to be a different dev studio, though. I hope it doesn't go the way of, like, some of my old favorites, like Dead Space. People like Dead Space. Let's make more Dead Space. What for? To make money, of course. Do we care about the products? No. No, we don't. We would just like it if people bought them. That would be great. Where's the last artifacts? I feel I've been everywhere. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Yeah, drops are on, guys. Make sure your Twitch account is linked to your ArenaNet account, or it won't work. Glass Dragon. Very intriguing. Investigating current status. I'm not sure about these reports. Okay. All right, we've got everything. Let's go. Hey, human. Oh, thanks. No worries. Let's put microtransactions. The worst thing they put in Dead Space 3, genuinely, wasn't even the microtransactions. It was fucking daily quests. Like, whenever that decision was made, I have no words. that they actually put daily quests in that game. Yep, mounting is instant in Guild Wars.
Good work, Commander.
Guild Wars 2 has the best mount system in any MMO.
Efficiency.
See?
With the astral translocator back up and running, we're ready to move.
I don't know what awaits us among the bastions, but we must move forward, Maban or no.
Oh, really?
With a Wayfinder on our side, it'll be a fun fight.
Who's the Wayfinder?
That's that new game.
You have proven loyal enough for now.
I'm honored. You barely know me.
And you've still time to disappoint us.
Yo, fuck you. I saved your
Let us
life.
finish our preparations.
Suck my balls.
We will retake the bastions and push for the spire.
I saved her life, and she's got the goddamn nerve to be throwing shade at me. Oh, new zone. Oh no, one zone. The Wizard's Tower. Oh, is it? Oh, 24 points of interest, though? One waypoint. Oh, we're loading. A hub zone? Is this like a central city? Okay. Oh, the strikes are there. Arbor stone with less verticality, I hope. This music is really ominous. It's a Raptor mount skin. What are the mounts in the game? I have most of them now. So the Raptor, which jumps really far. Raptor is good stuff. Springer. Jumps really high. Really, really high. Jackal, which has blink. Jackal, I think, is my most niche one. It can go through special portals and things like that. We have a roller beetle that goes... He go fast. And can also drift. Roller beetle go fast. Sky scale, which is flying mount that can cling to walls and mountains. Can't fly indefinitely, though. We have the Griffin, which is the main good flying mount, but is complex to use. This is what World of Warcraft's Dragonflight was based on. Takes some mastery. Recommend the YouTuber Weeping Willow to see exactly what can be done with that damn thing, because it's pretty wacky. I have a skiff, but we're not at water, so we go across boats. We have a submarine and glider. This can glide across water and go beneath the waves. Very cool. We have... did I bind the big boy? I'm not sure I did, actually. Did I bind Tubby? I did. There we go. Our turtle, which has cannons and jump jets and can also take other players. And this does siege damage to destroy walls and things like that. So all the mounts have some sort of purpose. What? It's not Piss Turtle, okay? He just represents the honey yellow that works with it. And then, of course, they have microtransactions for skins and things. We have golden dragons. I've got quite a few now. This is the 8-bit retro one. The little cowboy hat. He's the best. And, of course, we got Springer Bird. Springer Bunny. Other Springer Bunny. Where's my golden one? There he is. I love this guy. I love this one. Yeah, you dye them out individually. So they have a whole This is what people actually, similar to a lot of games, they say glam is the real end game, but you can dye your all your armor has individual pieces that you can dye. So these are like my shoulders. So I've got 4 different colors I can apply to my shoulders if I want to. If I want to do the top pinks or the sides pink, whatever. So you can do it all different colors. But you can also dye your mounts into different colors. This bunny has that one, but then this bunny has 2. And so on and so forth. So I've gone with the blue-red, not Ronald McDonald theme. Because it matches my armor. That's why. Because I have the gold armor with the red blood of death. And I have this yellow glow that goes with it. You know what I mean? And the sword is the same. And now my mounts match. But it's time for me to go. I said slightly shorter stream today. Just a couple of hours shorter than normal. But I do have to go and see the real world. Unfortunately, guys. I have to go and attend to things. Emma is on her way. Is Scripe live? Is he doing his first thing? If not, oh, let's go say hi to Cyber. Cyber, give you a love if you're not sticking around. Just say hi from us and our community. But Cyber is just starting his journey into FF14. So if you're feeling kind and feeling nice, just say hi. And then I'll be back in the morning and we'll be doing all the drops and all that kind of stuff. All right, dudes? Love you guys. I'll see you as soon as possible. Drops do continue.